Just as I promised everyone, the Fox is back with Raven Alexis and my co-host, Magic Lee. Welcome back, girls.
Hello.
Why don't you tell us what have you been up to just recently, Raven, and what's coming up for you, for us, in the near future?
Well, my latest movie from Digital Playground is called Nymphomaniac, and it just hit stores in the month of November, a couple weeks ago, and it's an amazing film. It actually has Tori Black in it, which is just incredible. I was very lucky to have her in one of my films, and that's my latest movie. I've been working a lot on my website, ravenalexis.com. We just totally redesigned the members area, and we're actually going to be going live with our very first cam show with the new system probably in the next couple weeks, so everyone can look forward to that and chatting one-on-one with me and getting dirty. I launched my e-commerce store, nevermorenaughty.com, which has my new clothing line and my DVDs and sex toys, etc.
Now, your clothing line, are you talking lingerie and stuff, or what is included with your clothing line?
Well, currently we're doing like men's and women's, like, tops, tank tops, shirts, T-shirts, things like that. I'm expanding it into I've got boy shorts being produced right now and thongs for girls. I just wanted something very couture, very sexy, that girls could wear and just feel beautiful in. So that's kind of the idea behind my clothing.
Wow. Very, very interesting. What can you tell us about your shoots, LA shoots, regarding It's a Secret?
Well, it is a secret. It is a secret still. I was in LA for about 2 weeks shortly after my split with Digital Playground. I did shoot with a very, very large company, one of the 3 big companies, and I can't tell anyone who, but you can probably guess if you think about it, how long it's hard.
That's a nice title you gave that too.
There's going to be a brand new Raven Alexis feature film starring myself and some other wonderful people coming out in the very near future, and of course there will be a huge press release dropping shortly with information about that, but I can promise the fans that it won't be one of the best movies, if not the best, that I've made to date.
Wow. When do you sleep?
Not very often.
Oh my God. Do you actually, like you in particular and other adult film stars like yourself as well as the guys, do you at this stage in your life when I guess you're kind of like at a highlight in one's career, do you like have plans in the back of your mind or whatever for retirement, or is that not even in the picture as of yet?
Well, I don't know about other performers. I think it depends on the individual. For me, I'm definitely planning on retiring at the age of 30. And part of the reason why I'm doing my e-commerce store, my clothing line, and why I have my own production company is because my plan for after 30 is to step behind the camera and be a director and a producer and kind of help other girls, in their journey in the adult industry. So, no, I'm definitely not going to stay in it for forever. There's definitely a point at which, I'm going to definitely want to be behind the camera instead of in front of it. And for me, currently, that's 30. Maybe that will change. I don't know. But, that's what I'm aiming for right now. So.
Now, if you had to, let's say, for example, that Magic wanted to get involved in the adult entertainment industry, and she were to ask you how long or what would be a suggested career time before you stepped behind the camera and started producing your own work and whatnot, what would be your suggested time frame that someone doing their homework and doing a good job and whatnot, how long should it take before you can get to that, quote, retirement point?
Well, I think for each person, it's different. I mean, there are people that have been in the adult entertainment industry for many, many, many years, and there are people that do 5 or 10 years. For me, I got into the industry at about 20, and so for me, I'm hoping to stick it right at about 10. 10 years is the Hall of Fame. kind of number, and I think that once you hit 30, I think that things can sometimes change. Priorities can change, and for me, that just seems like the time when I'm going to want to kind of mentor other women and be behind the camera, and honestly, just not worry about acting as much, and be able to kind of free up my schedule and free up my time, and just make my own films, and let other people be in the spotlight, so to speak.
That's quite a dream.
What?
That's quite a dream. I congratulate you on those plans.
Thank you.
Wow. Can you touch base a little bit now? John wanted me to ask you this. He wanted me to bring it up if I could towards the end, and this is very interesting. I guess a little bit off the topic too, but it'll be a nice little bit of breath of air here. Tell us a little bit about your Boise State college football and stuff.
Well, I'm a Boise State alum. I'm very proud of their progress this year. They've obviously done very well for themselves. Go Smurf Turf, and
yeah,
I'm already a huge college and NFL football fan. So to see them go so far and do so well this year and be getting so much press is very exciting for me. So I'm rooting for them all the way. Hope they make it to the championships, and if they don't, well, maybe next year.
Wow. Have you always been a football fan?
Yes, I love sports. I'm a very physical, active person. So for me, sports is a perfect outlet. That and video games.
Video games?
Yes.
What all do you play?
Well, I started way back in the day. I started on Age of Empires. Then I went to The Sims, and I have been ever since World of Warcraft came out. I've been a diehard WoW fan, and I still play to this day. So I'm huge into video games.
Well, as we speak right now, my wife is sitting beside me, and that's what she's playing. Wow. I guess I better not give her hell anymore. We're going to go for another short break, but when we come back, if you've got time, Raven, I'd like to touch base on your AVN award nominations.
Definitely.
So don't anybody go away once again. This will be our last short break of the night.